Hola guys and girls and welcome to week 3 of the GPC, the Grand Pokémon Conference. We are facing this week Johnny, aka Risepool, aka coach of the Cologne Conkeldurrs, fellow German guy in the league. But yeah, first before team matchup and all this good stuff, here is the division standings for now. Because we won last time 3-0 versus the Tennessee Dynamos, we are right now in 7th place. Still a -1 differential, but 1 win, 1 loss. But yeah, like you see, everything is still very close. Of course, it's only 2 weeks. So all these people have the same record as we do. So we could, depending on how we play, we could drop our rate down there and still theoretically race all the way to the top. But these 4 places are the places we want to reach right now. These are the playoff places. And there's actually one guy with 1-1, which is in that right now. So it's definitely in our reach. Johnny, Cologne Conkeldurrs, currently in 11th place. With 0-2, he lost both his matches, 0-3, but you still can't underestimate him. He is one of the new guys to the league, but he's not actually new because he was analyst for the GPC before. So analyst turned into a coach. He knows the other guys, the veterans and stuff like that. He knows his stuff, so we definitely can't underestimate him, especially not with the draft he has. But yeah, we don't have to look at the MVP race or Pokemon right now because there's none of our team in that, and I'm not giving free advertisement to other mons from other teams. Not on this channel, not as long as I'm in charge of that. There's only there's Borussia Donphan and the other teams are not relevant. But yeah, these for the standings. Let's go into the team building. One moment. I thought there was a sneeze coming. It will definitely come in the recording. But yeah, sorry for that. Cologne Conkeldurrs. Let's look at the team they have. They have the Mega Lopunny, Jirachi, Hydreigon, Victini, Tentacruel, Gligar, Granbull, Murkrow, Rotom Frost, Porygon. There should be a little thing on the bottom right. Should be popping out right now. Let's do that like this. And yeah, very threatening team. He has like 5 very top tier mons. Like the first 5, Mega Lopunny, Jirachi, Hydreigon, Victini, Tentacruel, and then 5 not so top tier mons, I want to say like that. Like, he has a very odd quality drop, I want to say like that. Like, these, 3 of them, Mega Lopunny, Jirachi, Victini, are usually first round picks in the draft. And here got all 3 of them. Hydreigon and Tentacruel are definitely up there, and then the rest is of course, they serve the purpose, but they're definitely not stand up to the quality of the other ones have. So I definitely expect them to bring these 5 or 4 of these 5. But yeah, in general, team matchup, Mega Lopunny definitely bring. It's probably the best Mega in league format, and there's nothing which resists stab coverage. So it's fake approach. He's good with everything, and it's Mega Lopunny. Of course, he would bring it. Jirachi, I don't know, depends. Like, one weakness he has is with Jirachi, Victini, Tentacruel. They're all weak to ground. So that's a weakness I will try to exploit on his team. And yeah, like Jirachi is way too versatile. Could be Scarf, could be physically offensive, especially offensive, especially defensive, especially offensive, utility. Jirachi has a lot of purposes. I have to prepare for everything, but he could bring it, he could not bring it, depending on what he sees. Hydreigon, I definitely see he could be a Scarfer if he wants to more clean up that thing, or a Wall Breaker with a Life Orb. Depends on what role he sees Hydreigon in. Victini, I see too. It's very versatile. It's probably offensive. Victini is more often used as an offensive one than defensive, not as Jirachi, because it has no recovery. It doesn't get a wish or something like that. But I see it as probably it will be Assault Vest, because with the Assault Vest, it can take on my Charizard Y very well. So expecting this kind of as a set, if he brings that, could of course be Scarfed as well, or Banded even, to just tear down my things. But yeah, that's Victini. I have to scout for the Tentacruel. I can see him bring it too, very good hazard removal. And yeah, my team doesn't do too well with Tentacruel. I mean, it does, kind of. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what his plan is, what his win condition is. Depending on that, he will build team around. Tentacruel, I can see. What definitely see bring is the Gligar, because like I mentioned, his team is kind of weak to ground. It's only Mewtwo, Gligar, and Hydreigon. Hydreigon is usually an offensive mon, and Gligar is like the only thing left now. He will have to bring it for Excadrill. Otherwise, Excadrill runs through his team. Sandra's Excadrill just destroys this man if he doesn't bring Gligar. That's why I think he will bring Gligar, and he will bring a physically defensive one. For Granbull, I don't know. It depends if he thinks that physically defensive Gligar is enough to check my Excadrill and my Dragonite. If yes, I don't see Granbull. But if he brings Granbull, it's definitely there to check my Dragonite. And yeah, Murkrow could bring for some prankster shenanigans, maybe Rain Dance, so I can Sand Sweep or Sun Sweep him, depending on what I would bring with him. Rotom Frost, I don't see, and Porygon is a mean pick, I don't see that either. Not in the early weeks, and definitely not when he's 0-2 behind. So yeah, that's his team. Now let's look at my team. First of all, the first time appearance of Diancie out in the Borussia Donphan. Fabulous Carbink. Not Fabius. Fabulous. The Fab Carbink. With max HP, max defense, 8 in special attack, with the Rocky Helmet. you know, this is my first switch into Lopunny. I can take the Fake Outs, I can take all the returns. High Jump Kicks I can take too, they're not a 2-hit KO. But I don't really think he will bring High Jump Kick. I think he will bring Low Kick or Drain Punch, because that's enough, and who wants to risk the miss? Could bring Iron Tail, but I don't really see that. But yeah, Moonblast there to hit, of course, the Lopunny, Earth Power that hit everything that Moonblast doesn't, which is Jirachi, Victini, and Tentacruel. All weak to ground with Earth Power. I basically have perfect coverage on this thing, even though it's not offensive. Calm Mind is there, it's not there to sweep. I don't see this defensively sweeping, especially with no recovery. Calm Mind is there just to boost my defense, and especially like one stage, so I can take the hits from Tentacruel, incoming Tentacruel, or anything basically better because of the boost, and yeah, of course the boost basically. Without the boost, Earth Power does to a standard Tentacruel like 30%, so it doesn't really hurt that much. So with Calm Mind boosting, I should do 2-hit KO it potentially with the Earth Power, and he can 2-hit KO me with Water moves. Heal is just there because I need another move. At first, when I was building the team, I had this thing as Rest Talk, because it has no recovery, and it is my switch into my first switch in at least to Lopunny. But when I finished building my team, I think I was decently well prepared for Lopunny that I can afford that this thing has no reliable recovery. Just be like the first 2 times the switch into Lopunny, and after that I have to play around that. But they think that that's Diane's job basically. Get some damage on these things, get some damage on Lopunny. It's basically just for chip there and potential cleric damage. That's the thing for Diancie. Next up, we got Fledermaus, the Crobat with enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Lopunny. I don't really know if you bring Adamant Lopunny, depends on the speed increase, but at first I only had enough speed to outspeed the base 100s. But to outspeed Adamant Mega Lopunny is just such a little amount that I thought, okay, let's go for it. It wouldn't hurt, of course it hurts my bulk, but it didn't hurt that much. I still have close to max HP. And the 120 attack is to, goddamn, that is a very specific attack amount. That's so that Brave Bird OHKOs a Lopunny, which is Jolly, with enough speed to outspeed my Halucha, and has the rest EVs in HP. I think it's 50 EVs. But yeah, very specific attack. I just want to be a little attack so I can OHKO a Lopunny. And this guarantees me to OHKO Lopunny, which has like this little HP investment. U-turns there for Momentum, of course, Roost for Roost, and Defog for Defog, and nothing really too much. More utility based with more HP and enough attack to for Lopunny. He does not deal very well with Flying Stab in general. His only resistance is the Jirachi, and I can easily U-turn on that. I was thinking putting Super Fang there for Jirachi, but I think the U-turn momentum would help me more, so I decided for that. Next up, we got Koosh, the Dragonite, and this is my late game sweeper. Like I said, Fledermaus, of course, inner focus, in case Johnny does not know or does forget that this thing is inner focus and he tries to fake out me. I will probably lead with this, and he will probably lead with Lopunny. And if he will fake out me and try to Mega Evolve, and I can just, with inner focus, not flinch and kill with Brave Bird, that would be glorious. So that's why I have inner focus, not Infiltrator. And that's why I have inner focus on my Dragonite too. Yes, I'm bringing inner focus Dragonite. I don't have actually the multi-scale on this thing. Like inner focus Crobat you probably saw already. He may expect that, but I don't think he would expect inner focus Dragonite. This is my win condition. This is my late game sweeper. That's why I have Yachi Berry as well, because without multi-scale I need the Yachi Berry to take the ice hits. And yeah, like I said, Dragonclaw, Earthquake, Extreme Speed. Dragonclaw, Earthquake hit everything on his team, barring the, basically hit everything on his team. Dragonclaw, of course, the best thing I can only have for Gligar. But Gligar will be pressured a lot with the rest of my squad. Same with Granbull. Granbull, this thing I have to Granbull is Earthquake, but Granbull has no reliable recovery, so it will be fairly easable to chip down. And yeah, with Dragon Dance, of course, this is my late game sweeper. Earthquake is super effective for so many things. Jirachi, Victini, Tentacruel. Okay, it's only 3 things, but it's just sorry. But it's 3 things I'm expecting to bring in. Dragonclaw, basically it's everything else. Mega Lopunny, Hydreigon, Gligar, Murkrow, Rotom-Frost, Porygon. Extreme Speed there for Extreme Speed shenanigans, because you always want Extreme Speed on Dragonite, or close to always, barring a special thing. And yeah, enough speed, so outspeed a max speed Mega Lopunny at +1. And yeah, that's an uneven HP number, rest in defense, max attack. Bam. Next up, we got Boota with the Life of Sandrush Exodal, like you can see after the Sandco with me with Earthquake, Iron Head, Sword Stance, and Magnet Rise. Magnet Rise is there because after Magnet Rise, the Gligar will probably detect to me, but he can't touch me after that. Like, the best thing he can do is knock off me, I think. And Gligar doesn't have the best attack set, and I can start Sword Stancing up on this thing and actually hurt it. Without the Sword Stance, Iron Head is not a 2-hit KO versus a fully physically one, but after Sword Stance, it easily is. I can, of course, get the Lucky Flinch like last time. But other than that, Earthquake is very good for his team, like I already mentioned. Iron Head is basically all the coverage I need, like his Earthquake immunities are the Gligar, for which I have Magnet Rise, and the Hydreigon, and Hydreigon I just hit with Iron Head. He has Murkrow as well, but Iron Head, like, if it's not a Violet, will OHKO that thing too, so don't really need Rock Slide. And yeah, Swords and Magnet Rise just to break down Gligar, that's the switch into the thing. enough speed to outspeed after a with Sandrush up, outspeed his Scarf base 100s, which is the fastest thing he could possibly have. Of course, he can't break Scarf Megalopunny. Outspeed Megalopunny, of course, too, because Scarf base 100s are faster than this thing, but outspeed Scarf Jirachi, Scarf Victini, all this stuff, outspeed this thing. Yeah, that's extra for you. Next up, we got Derpita, of course, Smooth Rock Holy Sandrix Extra is so good with this team. With the Magnet Rising can take on the best check he has, and yeah, this is a very peculiar spread as well. First for the sets, Earthquake, because Earthquake, I already mentioned that, Pursuit as my main dark coverage. I can Pursuit Trap his Jirachi potentially, I can Pursuit Trap the Victini potentially, after he goes for weak rate, I will Oko him even. Ice Beam is there for the, I'm mixed attacking, Ice Beam is for the Gligar, and Stealth Rock because I want Stealth Rocks up. I was considering putting Stealth Rock on Diancie, but I want my Rocker to beat the his hazard removal. His hazard removal is Tentacruel, Gligar, and Murkrow potentially, and this thing 1v1 beats all three of them, so I want my Rocket on the thing which beats his hazard removal, so he can't just, like, with my Diancie, he can easily switch in Tentacruel and just spin the rocks away I just put up, so I'd rather have Stealth Rock on my Tyranitar. And yeah, this investment is so that I was playing around with so many natures, like I got a bit inspired by Fizz, where he had his like neutral nature Tyranitar, and I was playing around and actually found a spread which does the same but is a plus nature. So it didn't do anything good, but that inspired me to play around with Tita a bit. And yeah, minus defense because I don't want anything else ruined. With these HP and this attack defense investment, what's called is Life Up Superpower from Hydreigon can't Oko me, and Iron Head from a Scarf Jirachi can 2-hit KO me. The rest is just an attack, so I can actually do some damage with Pursuit and Earthquake. Ice Beam, I don't need any investment. Ice Beam will be 2-hit KO, even to especially defensive Gligar, that is. He could Roost on me because he's faster, but I have more attacks than he has Roost, and if I stall him out of Roost, that will still be glorious. So yeah, Derpita is for the stand, for the rocks, and for the Pursuit Trapping there. A lot of jobs for Tita, but I think he can pull through. And next up we got one of my favorite monsters to use, which is Assault. There's Slowking with Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam. That's basically all the coverage I need. Psyshock is mainly for Tentacruel and Lopunny, Shadow Ball for Jirachi and Victini, and Ice Beam for Hydreigon and Gligar and Murkrow. And then I didn't really know what else to do, and I just put him Scald because Scald burns. Yeah, I could put Hydro Pump for power. He doesn't even get Hydro Pump. Bam. We put Scald for burns. Because we are skilled. This spread is there. Basically, this thing is there to take all the special hits. I have a pretty defensive Tyranitar, I have a pretty defensive Diancie. And this there for all these special things. If you bring special Victini, this thing should be able to switch the thing to this. Should be able to switch into this. Same goes for special Jirachi. Actually, this thing can, from full, it can 1v1 Hydreigon. Life Up Hydreigon, that's pretty ridiculous. That's why I gave it this much special defense. This special defense allows it to not be 2-hit KO'd by Life Up Dark Pulse from Hydreigon. If he's Scarfed, it does like max of 38%. And Ice Beam will be a 2-hit KO if he's Life Up, because with Life Up Recall it will be 2-hit KO'd, if not, otherwise it's a 3-hit KO. But yeah, this thing can potentially 1v1 the Hydreigon after he goes for Draco for sure. But yeah, in general, just what do you call it? Be a sponge to all the special hits and throw strong attacks back. That's a decent special attack investment and all the courage I need on this thing. But yeah, this is the team. I think I'm decently well prepared for everything it could bring. Of course, he can still surprise me because Victini and Jirachi are just so versatile, and if he Baton Pass Gligar could be a problem. But I think I'm well prepared, and yeah, be excited for the match. That will happen a few seconds for you, for me in a few hours, and yeah. So I see you with Future Labs right there. Have some fun in the meantime. Alright guys and girls, here we are on Showdown with the battle, and let's accept and see what Johnny brings to the table. Okay, there we go. First of all, good luck, have fun, mister. And receive Victini, this thing. Okay, no Tentacruel. That was one. Yeah, Tentacruel instead of that Grand Ball. Rest what I expected. So this guy gotta have Defog. This I gotta have Defog. Okay, Grand Ball is a bit more annoying for my Dragonite. Still fine with that. I have to see if Victini, this guy, who the Scarf is basically and stuff like that. But let's lead with Crobat and see what happens. That was he playing from the start. See if he leads with his Lopunny. And maybe catch him with the Inner Focus Brave Bird, but who knows, maybe he leads with something else. Now of course. Now go ahead. The others can join, of course. I won't link it because I'm live recording. Usually I would do it too, but yeah.
I don't mind if the other people from the league join. I don't even have to ignore them. I usually can do that pretty easily, like I do every time, because... Just joking. But okay. Link can probably then choose his lead. Lead. He got Lopunny. He wants to fake out Mega off. What else can I see? Like any of the Scarfer. If like Victinius, U-turn Scarf. Every of these three gets potential U-turn, so they all could be. If they are Scarfer, they are most likely leads. He could lead with just Jirachi to get up with the rocks, because oh wait, he has this guy right with rocks as well. He only has a remover as well. That's good to know. So rocks is very nice for Victini and chipping his whole team in general. Same with Sand. But yeah, Glygas is only checked to Excadrill. And I can Magnet Rise shenanigans on that. Yeah. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. The problem is I have to identify what set the Victini and Jirachi is. Like special or physical. Even if they're offensive or just defensive. Stuff like that. Hydreigon, he will be mixed. He will have superpower for my Tyranitar. He will have Dark Pulse and Draco, not necessarily, but he will have definitely Dark Pulse. Maybe Dragon Pulse. And yeah, maybe U-turn, maybe Flash Cannon for my Diancie, Roost. I don't know. There could be many things, but I can deal with that. Like, Slowking is still my best switch, but versus all the moves I just mentioned. Bar and Dark Pulse, but I still can take those. And yeah, I have to identify these two. But let's see. Let's see. He's taking his time. No idea if he's waiting for the rest to join, or if he has such a difficult time taking his lead. I mean, the more, if he's really taking this long time to think, he's probably not leading with Lopunny. Then he's trying to figure out what my lead is. So that's all sad. But yeah, like I said, Crow is my lead. I can utilize everything that's slower. Like, I don't know. I can take any hit. I can let's get Crow already up, now that I have time. Crobat, Fledermaus, and let's see what he has. What do you lead with? And can bring something. Never mind, I don't have anything here. But yeah, this if this is too long, I will probably cut it till the battle starts, but if not, you will have to deal with me trying to pass some time while we are talking here about the potential lead matchup. This guy will U-turn, this guy Brave Bird, this guy Jirachi. Don't know if I would hard switch or U-turn. Probably U-turn. U-turn. These guys will probably hard switch because I don't want to take a Draco or be creative. But these four will probably U-turn. Barring Lopunny, of course, Brave Bird. But yeah, Seems he's really thrown off by what I brought. Okay, there we go. He leads with his Hydreigon. There we go, Hydreigon. Let's get Hydreigon up. Hydreigon. Let's say you are Choice Scarf and faster than me. Then you can go for Draco and do a lot of damage. Do a lot of damage. Let's say if it's Life Up, I can outspeed him and go for the U-turn. So, he led with it, which makes me think that he's probably Choice Scarf. And if he's Choice Scarf, he may go for Draco, because I don't have the best Draco switch in, looking at how it is. So Tyranitar is my most likely switch to this thing, so he may go for Superpower straight away, or for U-turn. Hydreigon. I could just switch in straight into my Slowking. But if he goes for U-turn, what will he go into if he goes for U-turn? I don't really know what he will go into if he U-turns. Well, how much does a Scarf U-turn to my Slowking do? Slowking, Henry the 8th. U-turn does a decent amount, for like 30%. Is it worth me getting so much damage from Flamos? No, it's not. Let's go some Slowking. Let's see what he does. He doubles out. Okay, so he's not Choice Scarfed. He goes into Jirachi. Probably predicting... I don't know what he was predicting, but I'm fine with Shadow Balling right here. He may get up his rocks, but I won't damage on this guy. Let's get Jirachi up. Let's say he's Choice Scarf. But he's not Choice Scarf Hydreigon. That's good to know. That is indeed good to know. He's probably confused why I switched in my Slowking versus the Hydreigon. He may think that was a cheeky double predicting his Jirachi. Making me think that he is offensive. I have Rocky Helmet and he's like offensive with Iron Head and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that could be a potential bluff which is running right now. But I'm just going for Shadow Ball. Because he could switch into Lopunny, but not if he thinks I'm defensive with Rocky Helmet. He could switch him back into Hydreigon, that would be fine with me. Yeah, I think I could go for Scald, but what does Scald give me? Scald gives me a burn chance. Versus potential Hydreigon switch in.
Do I go for Scald just for the burn chance? Or do I rather get more damage on Jirachi? Let's see what the damage is. Damage output. Shadow Ball does like this amount, Scald this amount. So I think to offensive, so to defense even less. So I think I'm fine with Scalding right here and fishing for a burn. Because it's only like 10% difference. Yeah, around that. So let's go for the Sclad. Maybe you can catch a burn on something. Yeah, I don't have anything to drink here. That's a problem. Especially if Johnny takes so long for all his turns. Then I will have to get something. I have a beer right here, but I don't think it's the right idea to drink beer while having a league match. Let's see. If he is offensive, Scald will do like 30%. Yeah. He will probably U-turn. So it does like 40. If he sees I stay in on the U-turn. He may have Thunderbolt as well, but that would be great. Thunder Punch would be a bit more annoying. Let's see. If he stays in a U-turn, so he probably predicts no Shadow Ball or Scald, so he probably goes into High Dragon. Yeah, so Scald is better than Shadow Ball. It's still safe, kind of, but it's like it's Scald. It's his best move. So it's 5th gen, I think. So, of course, you can always get the burn. But yeah, brought everything but I expected, barring, like, I expected Tentacle over Grand Ball, but like I mentioned in Team Build, it was a possibility for my Dragonite. He thinks a lot, bro. He thinks a lot. So I think he has nothing really to touch me with his Jirachi. So he's really thinking, what do I switch into Slowking? That's what I at least think. Yeah, he switched something out into Victini. Okay, that's good. Get, okay, 30%-ish. That's looking like Assault Vest. Did I predict right? Did I predict right? If he's Choice Scarf, Scald would do way more. Let's give him Assault Vest. Let's give him as West. As West. Scald 48 to 30. What does it do? 37. So he's not only Assault Vest yet. Okay, maybe some HP investment. Let's give him 100 HP. Yeah, a bit investment with an Assault Vest. That's looking like it. Looking like a bit invested with an Assault Vest. He may just go for U-turn, but I think, I mean, he could predict my Tyranitar. I could go into Tyranitar. I can take a Brick Break from this thing. Could just go probably for, he probably goes for U-turn though. That's at least what I would imagine. So I want to go on my Diancie. Yeah, that's a U-turn. Nice. That did 4.6%. Let's look at that. U-turn with my Diancie. Diancie, where are we? Fabulous. Fabulous Carbink. U-turn would do 6%. It would do less than that, so he's not attacking. Oh wait, maybe Jolly. Nope. Yeah, looking like non-attack and Destiny. Maybe special. Maybe special, like, because even for attack and that's the absolute min roll he got right there. Maybe he's not Jolly, he's timid, he's special attacking. Yeah, he may be timid. So I don't know yet if he's physical or special. I just know that he has no attack investment. Switches into Jirachi. There we go. Jirachi. So, he switched out versus my Slowking. So he's probably... And he saw my Slowking switching into his... Hydreigon. So, I don't know really what he wants to do. He probably Iron Head is like the most likely play. I think he'll go back into Slowking just to scout what he wants to do. He may get up his rocks. But probably not. He could have just done that as a Slowking, because even if he's offensive, he takes like not much from a Shadow Ball. But I got some good damage on Victini already. I mean, it's probably not as useful for him because it's Assault Vest, and obviously, if he's Assault Vest, it was obviously for my Charizard Y. So, I switch out this Slowking. Because I still want my Carbink, my Fibrous Carbink. Like, Iron Head is very obvious. I don't think you go for Iron Head. But what can I do? Go for Earth Power? Do I want to be red aggressive? No, I don't want to play that aggressive yet. Do not want to play that aggressive yet. He won't go for Iron Head. Thunder Punch, yeah, there we go. Does a lot. Let's calc this damage. Slowking, Henry the 8th. My cock songs are the best. Jirachi Choice Scarf with the Thunder Punchu. Does like 42 to 49. That's looking like a min roll. If he's Jolly, so he's definitely attack invested. Because 0 attack, couldn't able to do that damage, so he's an offensive variant. Don't know yet if he's choiced, but definitely offensive variant. If he's not choiced, he will
I don't know, I go to Executor and Scout, I think. Or Tyrant. Tyrant can take any hit. I go to Tyrant and Scout. I want to Scout if he's choiced. Because if I think he's choiced, this could be a min roll on a Choice Scarf variant. I want to go to my Tyranitar, potentially Pursuit Trap him. Or get at my rocks. What do I want to do? Probably want to Pursuit Trap him. Let's Scout. Because that's not E-Belt damage. E-Belt would have done more. And he's not Life Orb. He's probably Choice Scarf. I think he's Choice Scarf Jirachi. He doubles out into his Hydreigon. That kind of worked out, I guess. Because he has these, could have this superpower. Slowking still must switch to this. Like, I can take a Dark Pulse if he goes for Dark Pulse, and we can see what we do from there. Like, superpower. Could go into, I mean, to be fair, he probably predicts that and goes for a U-turn. But he didn't go for U-turn. I want to go to Crobat. Really want to go into Crobat right here. Really want how much just Dragon. He's not Choice Scarf, so he's probably Life Up. Versus my Crobat. How much? I doubt he will go for Draco. He may go for Dark Pulse. Does a lot of damage. I still want to do it. I'm predicting him to U-turn. He will U-turn, right? He's gonna U-turn. He is gonna U-turn. He's gonna U-turn or superpower. These are my two plays, because here. I can take a superpower from full, but I can't kill him with an Ice Beam from this. So I don't want to stay in. Crobat will take a lot of damage. Rather than I need Crobat. Okay, switch out. Grand Ball. That's kind of fine with me. It's just Brave Bird right here, because I want damage on this guy. Is he leftovers? He's not leftovers. What is he? A Beardberry? I just want to go for Brave Bird right here. I want damage on him. I want to see what kind of Grand Ball he is. I want to see what did he predict right there? Is he Assault this Grand Ball? Like, because if I have Tyranitar, I could have predicted the Ice Punch, and just because this is his physical, I just go for Brave Bird right here. If he goes into Jirachi, I take that. I want to see if he stays in and has like something, Fire Punch, whatever, Thunder Wave. It would be annoying Thunder Wave, but I still have Healbell on Jirachi, Diancie. I'm gonna Brave Bird here and potentially get some damage on Grand Ball. Sadly switches out into Gliga. Okay, let's see. Gliga spread, 22%. That's a lot of damage. That doesn't look physically defensive. Gliga Rooney, you do standard. Brave Bird could be a max, close to a max roll on a. I sadly do not have the taunt. I would love to go for taunt right here, but I would have to go for U-turn. What do we go for? Rocks or Roost? Rocks or Roost. I go into my Slowking. Rocks. That's fine with me. So, if he, let's see, can he take a Scald from my Slowking? Because I did not show the Ice Beam yet. Slowking. Glad does 60 to 50, so he could be able to take that and go for U-turn. Last time he switched his Glad into his Victini. If this, I will go to Ice Beam, because this thing could predict his and go into his Hydreigon. So I'm going to go for Ice Beam now. It may seem like a safe play, but I think the safer play would be go for Scald. But I want to go for Ice Beam. Predicting him to go into Hydreigon, either stay in, because he thinks he can take a Scald, or to go into Hydreigon. Thinking to take the Scald, basically. That's what I want to do. And I need to defog soonish. Soonish. But so far we are switching a lot. But that is, like, at least very bulky. Like, it does not have to be, like, max defense. Maybe he has some speed investment for speed creep something. But it's looking like a physically defensive Gliga, like expected. So after this goes down, Excadrill runs through his team. Ice Beam will kill him from this range. Yeah, it will. Bam. Switch out into Victini, sadly. Okay. That didn't quite work out. Last time he did just U-turn. And how much he was not attack contested. I know that. Could go. Look, if he's not attack contested, he's either special with Thunderbolt, or we go for U-turn right here. So let's see. Victini. Choice. Let's say special lure set with Thunder. Will do not a lot to me. So we either go for Thunder right here, or for U-turn again. And not attack unless it U-turn. How much should we do? U-turn. Let's say you're naive, not modest. U-turn does a lot if he's Expert Belt. If he is Expert Belt, but he has Assault Vest, so we can scrap that as well. Nope. 30%, 30%-ish. So run Regenerator switch. So if he U-turns, he will pick the Scald. He'll probably go into his Hydreigon. So I go for Ice Beam again, predict him to U-turn. Does Scald kill from this range? Does Scald kill from this range? How much did Scald do last time? 37%. It will kill from this range. It will kill from this range. I really want to predict him to U-turn into Hydreigon. I go for Scald. Let's make it safe. Let's play it safe. I could still get a burn. That's the problem with Scald. You can always get a burn, and that makes you click it. Damn it, I got charmed by Scald again. So, let's see. I can take easily Thunder. He's not attack investment, so doesn't have Bolt Strike. At least I don't think so. He doesn't have Bolt Strike. He may have Thunder if he's special attacking. If he's more bulky, he has nothing. He only has U-turn. So I see Thunder or U-turn incoming right here, or Toxic potentially. But I take that for taking down Victini. Yeah, there's the U-turn. Damn it! Should have gone for Ice Beam. Maybe he can catch a burn on Hydreigon. Or he does something weird and switches into something else. I don't know. Hydreigon? Yeah, Hydreigon. Should have gone for Ice Beam. Would have. 60%. How bulky are you, Hydreigon? And he's... No, it's Sandstorm damage. Hydreigon. Are you... Let's see. Choice Scarf. Skull does 16 to 90%. It did 16%, so... It's probably a bit HP invested. But, yeah. U-turn incoming. Going to throw back to defog. He could for Dark... No, he will go for Dark Pulse. He will go for U-turn, right? Righty. Right. Oh, Dark Pulse. We could go to Diancie, to be fair. Some fucking hand damage. What about to Crobat? Predicting the U-turn. I want to run to defog soonish. Earth Power. Okay, that was a very nice prediction for some reason on my part. Did predict Diancie, it seems. But okay, that was not a prediction, but now I can defog. And see if he predicts the defog and stays in, and know that he's not choiced. Oh wait, he's not choice scuffed. We already know that. He's not choice scuffed. Already know that he's not choice scuffed. Because he did switch out with his Crobat. Do I really want to defog right here? Let's say he's E-Belt. Hydreigon, max attack, timid. Yeah, would be the same damage with my Crobat. Crobato. Draco Meteor will probably kill me. If I roost right here. I could roost on him. Could very well roost on him. If he goes for Draco. And should be faster than him. And if not, he's locked into Earth Power. So he's either gonna switch or go for Draco. These are the two scenarios I see right here. And if he switched, he's probably switched into Jirachi. So I'll go for Roost. I'm going to go for Roost, predicting into Draco or switch. Because the Draco will kill me from here. There's Gramble again. Okay, cool. That means I can defog. He may very well Thunder Wave me, but that's fine. I will defog right here. So he was not sure if he wanted Draco versus me. Does it mean he doesn't have the Draco Meteor? So far he's only shown... No, has he shown U-turn? No. He has shown the move, F-Power. Probably for Diancie. How much would that do to my Diancie? So we know that already for reference. Diancie. Fabulous Carbik. Earth Power Rooney. Does a lot. I defog right here. The best thing he can do to me, I think, is Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave, like Prayer Off I can take. You could Thunder Punch, potentially. But he's probably more bulky, so I don't know why you should Thunder Punch. I don't think Thunder Punch will do a lot. And I don't think why you would pack Thunder Punch. I can see Play Rough, Thunder Wave, Heal Bell, and... I don't know, maybe he has Thunder Punch. For Slowking? But I defog right here. No Roxaroonies. I don't know why I did go into Granville. Predicting me to U-turn? Predicting me to U-turn. Probably predicting me to U-turn. Yeah, I can defog right here. Let's see what he does. Toxic. He toxics me. Okay. Okay, mister. Like, I don't... Yeah, U-turn right here. He will either toxic again, or go for a taking move. Excadrill. Let's go. It's time. Thunder Wave. Bam! Double status. Okay, nice.
Gligar most likely switch to this. But I beat this one once, so I'll go for Iron Head. Nice and double status Grand Bull. Nice and double status Grand Bull. I just Iron Head. If he goes into Gligar, he'll probably roost or get his rocks back up, and this is my turn to set up Magnet Rise. Stays in. He's by Beer Berry. I take that. What does he have? Fire Punch? I flinch him. Ooh, god damn it, with the flinch axe. I'm very sorry for that. He probably had like Fire Punch or something. Probably. I doubt that would have killed me, but that's... Oh, god damn it. I'm getting very lucky with flinches in this season. I'm very sorry for that. Just never get close combat, but probably Fire Punch. I just go for Iron Head again. But yeah. Try. That's... Yeah. He had it by Beer Berry. He was prepared. He was prepared for this thing. Probably had to Fire Punch. How much would it have done to my... Probably a lot. Oh, he switched it. He did the switch thing. Gligar. Iron Head again. That does a lot of... What? 30? No, that sounds right. That sounds right. I'm making it right here. No Sword Sense. What does it can do? Brick Break. Ooh. I see you. I see you. I can take another Brick Break, so I go for my Iron Head. Yeah, I would die to Life Up right here, but do I taking down Gligar? I have a lot of damage on Grand Bull. I have one more hit, this thing. One more hit. One more hit. Brick Break, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Did he expect my Magnet Rise? I don't know. But yeah, that's good preparation on his part. I want to go for Earthquake, but I can switch out. Because I will die to Life Up. He could go into Jirachi. Earthquake. Boom! Okay, I was hoping he would go into Jirachi, but that's cool too. That's cool too. I take that. I take that too. I take that. Okay, double down. Double down. He led with... What did he lead with? He led with this guy. I want to go into my Crobat to lead. No, wait, no. He could go into Gligar. I want to go into Tyranitar. But yeah, Brick Break. God damn it. Okay, my plan was fine, but he had a Brick Break. God damn it. Okay, that was a good prep on his part. Gotta say, good prep on his part. Yeah, good prep on his part. I go into Tyranitar. I think he wants... my most likely lead is Crobat. Because Crobat was the thing I led with originally. So, he may go into Gligar, trying to get a roost up. Jirachi, okay. Okay, there's the Jirachi. There is the Jirachi. Here's the Thunder Punch. Do I want to pursue him? Yes, I want to pursue him. Pick up Rocks, but Rocks is not really that neat. I want to pursue him. No, he goes for Iron Head. Okay, flinch. Does he flinch me? Yeah, he does flinch me. Okay. But he's talking to Iron Head right now. That's fine. Go to Slowking, get some Auto Generator. Yeah, I can take the Iron Heads. Let's see that damage, 35%. Tyranitar. That's looking like Choice Scarf. Looking like Choice Scarf damage. Oh, so many Choice Scarf. So many sets. So many sets. So little time. Iron Head, 41 to 49. He did 45, yeah. Looking like Choice Scarf Jirachi. I'm assuming this is a Choice Scarf Jirachi. Probably with Ice Punch for my Dragonite as well. And yeah, Dragonite is doing, like, can do a lot of work now. So yeah, he stayed in. Iron Head did not do much. And I just go for... I'm gonna go for Ice Beam Freaking Die Dragon. He needs... He could try to flinch me down. He could really try to flinch me down, but I can always switch out for the Regenerator. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam Predicting Die Dragon to come in. Nice. That would work out. Oh, god damn it. Why do I get all the hacks? The crit probably mattered. Oh, does it? I don't know. If he's mixing, maybe minus special defense. But 41 to 49, yeah, that probably mattered. Oof, yeah. Yeah. Now I'm getting all the hacks. All the hacks in my favor. So, Dragon is down. I did predict him correctly, but that crit was unfortunate. I would have got what I could have done. I would have switched out because I could not take a... I could have taken Darkness from this range. Not if he's Expert Belt, could I have done this? Expert Belt, Darkly Pulsey. What? Oh, that was Tyranitar. Oh, that's the Ice Beam of Tyranitar as well. So let's see. Slow King. The 8th. Yeah, that Ice Beam crit does still matter. And it was a roll, so I would probably switch out. Yeah, you could have gotten a free hit on something. With his, that crit definitely mattered. So. Let's see. Not going to Jirachi. If he goes to Jirachi, he will lock himself into... You go for U-turn or Thunder Punch. In this case, I would go into my Diancie. Or Tyranitar. I would probably go to Tyranitar. If he goes into Lopunny, I go Diancie. If he goes Gligar, I kill it. If he goes Granbull, I just... What do I do if he goes Granbull? He probably Toxics me, so I would go into my Crobat. So yeah. These are... Because I'm still not that, like, it's not that big of a deal if he goes Thunder Waves my Crobat. It's only mattered if he Thunder Waves. Like, I don't... Like, the speed on Crobat, of course, is great, but I don't think it will matter that much. But yeah, the Ice Beam did matter. Same with the... What hacks the Flinch here? Probably. Like, yeah, what he had? I don't know what he had. Something to it. Like, I wouldn't have killed the Victini or getting a lot of damage to my Gligar. Getting a lot of hacks right here. Going back to the Season 1 GPC. Let's see. Steam is well weak. I like that. Jirachi is still a problem, because if he's Scarfed, how much Dragon... Oh, he did this move. There's the Lopunny, yeah. Going straight into Carving. Diancie, that is. You know Diancie is switched to this, but still, Diancie is my switch. Diancie is my switcheroo, because I want Regenerator back. He knows Diancie is my switch to this. He knows it. It has a Rocky Helmet. But he may think I stay in. He probably can't risk going for a fighting move right here, because I could stay in. How much does Return kill me even? Probably, because I'm not physically defensive. Return would kill me from this range. Don't know if you figured out my spread yet, but I think I could go into Crobat as well. Play it more safe. Or in case he does go for the fighting move. After hacks, you usually go for the safe play. So I see him go for a return right here. Can I take 2 returns for Crobat? I doubt it. If yes, I will go into it, but I doubt it. That's Crobat versus Stoking, but I'm even calcing here. Funny Mega. Nope, I can't. So Diancie is the switch. Diancie is the switch. He's been thinking a lot on each turn. That worries me. I'd rather have like these click, 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 bam, bam. That means that if I'm thinking more than my opponent, that I take that, but I don't like it if my opponent is more thinking than me. He may double out here, trying to roost with his Gligar. Yeah, definitely want Regenerator. So, if he goes for the fighting move, I should not be able to. I should not be able to still be able to get to it KO'd. The only thing that worries me is if he doubles out into Gligar and gets a roost up. Or if he doubles into Jirachi, I'm not even that worried. I'm only worried if he doubles into Gligar and gets a roost up. That's the most thing I'm worried about. He may have the... Damn it! There he is! There he is. He can probably just roost on me. Diancie, show me your power versus... Diancie, if Hub is Carping versus Gligar, physically defensive. With Moonblast, you do... decent amount at +1 if I go for Calm Mind. Could go for Calm Mind right here. Could do the Calm Mind thing. But Jirachi is still annoying. So I double out into my... I could go double out into Slowking again. Getting more Generator. Onto my Tyranitar. Slowking. Back into Slowking. Getting Regenerator. Oh, he goes for Rocks. Okay. Cool. Cool. I have no reason not to go for Scald. Scald will kill... If he roosts... I mean, if he roosts, I still beat him 1v1, so I go for Scald. And yeah, I do still... Why do I... Is he Sand... What? Is he Sand Whale? He is Sand Whale. Oh, god damn it. Why is Sand Whale? I hate that. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not a goodie. No goodie. But I think I still fire off a Scald right here. Yes, Brick Break, Rocks, Roost. Still go for Scald. Earthquake, Dazzle. Ah, should have Ice Beam. Burn. Justice? No, Justice. So... Crobat. He can't touch Crobat. That's a good thing. He probably Roost right here. But he's Sandway Gligar. God damn it! Okay, he switched out into Jirachi. I don't know if he predicted my Crobat right here. I want to see where... Let's see. Does he have the Zen Headbutt? I doubt he will lock himself into Zen Headbutt, because then I can go into Tyranitar. And Slowking is still my switches. Alright guys and girls, he is even more into the future last. That's because in editing I saw that Contagion decided to freeze here for 7 turns of the game. So I decided to post narrate them here quick in Showdown, and after that you will go back to the live recording. Just quick, get it out. I'm annoyed from Contagion, let's just do this. I was calculating Crobat versus Jirachi. I calculated take every hit, even the Thunder Punch and Roost, to scout out what he wants to do. So I decided to do that. I just rules. He goes for Iron Head. Of course, he can't flinch me because of inner focus. Right here, I decided to get rid of the hazards because, like I said, he's under Iron Head. He's not doing over 50%, so I just defog right here. He goes into Slow Punny. I can just Brave with this thing. This is the dream scenario. That was Crobat is 4 with inner focus, but he decides to switch out into his Gligar, which I can easily 2-hit KO with another Brave Bird. So I just do just that. Gligar goes down. And now he switches into his Jirachi. There we go. This time I don't want to take a Thunder Punch with my Crobat and potentially get the 20% para on my Crobat. I want to have the speed to still be faster than Low Punny because it's not Mega Evolved yet. So I calculate, I'm deciding if I want to go with Slowking. I calculate, I can still take a Thunder Punch with Slowking, and after that, if he locks himself into Thunder Punch, I can go to Tyranitar and Pursue Trap him. So I decide to switch right into my Slowking. He locks himself into Iron Head. I decide to fire off one Shadow Ball right here to get damage on him, because I can take the Iron Heads. He Iron Heads and he flinches me. And these are exactly the turns. After this flinch, you will get back to the live recording. So yeah, have fun with that. Fuck Contagia. Am I fine with that? I'm slower than Granbull. I go for Shadow Ball, trying to get damage on him. Does he finish me again? Yep, he does finish me again. Okay. Okay. I know it does only... Okay, get some Regenerator back. I can't be flinched by him, so I just go for Roost right here. If needed, I stall him out of Iron Heads. Like, I can go... Could go back into... No, I want to Roost. I want this thing at max health. I want this thing at max health. And yeah, there goes Iron Head. He can't flinch me, so I'm not worried about that. Go for one more Roost. I gain about 10%, so after another Roost, I will be at 90%, so that's fine. After that, I can go into back another Slowking, and then do the Regenerator. He goes into Low Bunny again, okay? Just Brave Bird right here. Back into Jirachi. Okay. You know he has to lock himself into Iron Head. Now I can take a Thunder Punch with this guy, so I want to go into Tyranitar. Got him. Para, okay, that's annoying, but now I go for the Pursuit. Nice, he's at 2%. There's Granbull. Do I need to sing anymore? I don't need to sing anymore, I think. I just go for Earthquake and sack it. I could go for Rocks, because then Jirachi's dead on re-entry. Yeah, I think I do that. Does it kill me? Do I get Parrot? Nope. Okay, Jirachi's dead. Perfect. Perfect. Just Earthquake him. No. Is he in range from my Dragonite? Or for my Crobat? Let's see. Crobat versus Granbull. Crobatto versus Granbull. Granbull defensive. Brave Bird does. That's -1 Brave Bird, so it will kill him from this range. So I can just go into Crobat and spam Brave Bird, I think, to win the game. Because Mega Nopal is not Mega off yet. He has to fake out. He can't return me from the get-go. Kill this guy. Very nice. I think he has to go into Low Punny. No, he takes Jirachi. Okay, yeah. And Low Punny dies to Brave Bird. Should at least. Especially after Rocks damage. Brave Bird. Bam. GG. Woo! 4-0 win for the Borussia Donphan. Very nice game. Hexy, I gotta say two things which mattered in the end, so definitely a Hex involved in this game, but still good game. Johnny, this links will be in the description, definitely check him out for his side of the match, and probably complaining about Hex. To be fair, I would too. But yeah, hit up Twitter GPC, link to that in the description as well, and we are 2-1 in the GPC, and I will see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, another time.